This is me. This is my long video. And this is me trying to chop it into 30 different short clips. If I had to do that manually every time, it would be exhausting. Take up way too much of my week. And honestly remove all the creative energy from what I actually want to make. So as creators and brands trying to scale content, we've historically had two choices. Either hire editors and hope they catch the right moments, or grind through a million manual exports and pray one of them goes viral. Both options suck because they're slow, expensive, and pretty bad at helping you test different audiences quickly. That's where Vizard comes in. This AI-powered tool that takes your long-form videos and automatically finds the best moments. It turns them into ready-to-post clips, schedules them across platforms, and even gives you a content calendar to manage everything. It's the kind of thing that, when you finally try it, you suddenly realize you've been wasting time throwing away growth. Let me give you a real example. I used to have creators on my team who would film a 45-minute tutorial or a podcast. Then we'd pay an editor $150 to $400 to manually hunt down interesting bits. It could take a week or more to get back just 10 usable clips. With Vizard, I drop the full file in, tell it the posting cadence I want, and within minutes, I have a dozen clips that are already captioned and formatted for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. No calling editors, no sending huge files, no guessing which timestamp is going to drive clicks. It saved me weeks and hundreds of dollars on that first test alone. Now I know what you're thinking. AI clips? They'll feel robotic. Everyone can smell automation from a mile away. That was my initial bias too. But here's the kicker. Vizard isn't just slicing and dicing by loud noises or jump cuts. It actually understands structure, finding the sellable moments, surprising facts, emotional reactions, high-energy callouts, and packaging them smartly. The outputs feel like they were made by someone who actually knows what makes short-form content work. I did 2 tests to put this through its paces. First with a small focused source, a 5-minute product demo for a desk gadget. Vizard grabbed the exact 15 to 30-second pulls we'd usually pick manually. This one feature changed the way I work. Cut to a close-up of the mechanism. Boom, ready to post. Clean captions, punchy hook, vertical crop done. The second test was a massive chaotic source. A live stream where we demoed big equipment and had B-roll, audience Q&A, and awkward pauses. Historically, this is the kind of footage that editors hate. Tons of files, weird audio, and long pauses while people wait for product demonstrations. Vizard not only found the parts where the host actually uses and reacts to the product, it stitched in jump cuts that masked pauses. It boosted the best reaction shots and even suggested thumbnails, with results that looked shot for short form from the start. So how do you actually do this? Here's a step-by-step I used that you can literally replicate with your own content. I've also dropped templates and a script doc in the description so you don't have to guess the captions and hooks. Step 1. Pick your long video wisely. A full webinar, a podcast episode, a product launch reel, or a recorded IG live. If you've got multiple camera angles, drop them all in because Vizard handles multicam pretty well. Step 2. Let Vizard auto-detect the highlights, but don't be lazy. The tool will propose clips based on excitement, spikes in audio, and topics, so scan through and pick the ones that match your message. Pro tip, for evergreen value, prioritize clips that answer a single question or show a clear transformation. Step 3. Tweak the headlines and captions because you are the brand voice. Add a little personality, swap a bland line for a sharp one-liner, change timestamps, or trim a second or two for a tighter punch. This is where human taste still wins. Step 4. Format for platforms because Vizard can output square, vertical, or landscape. For TikTok and Reels, crop to vertical and check framing. And for YouTube Shorts, ensure the first 2 seconds are the hook. Vizard does auto-crop, but you should always preview before you schedule. Step 5. Auto-schedule and A/B test, because one of the killer features is that you set a posting frequency and Vizard queues everything up. But don't just trust the queue. Use the content calendar to space out similar clips and test different hooks. Run 8 to 10 variations across different avatars or demos and see which one gets traction. The data tells you who's actually responding, age, gender, and which messaging wins. And here's the part I love. You can use Vizard as your testing ground instead of spending money to shoot dozens of variants. Say you have one script, generate 10 clip variants, target 10 demographics, and let the numbers speak. Once you find the winner, then pay a human creator to recreate that specific angle with authenticity. It's a smarter funnel. AI finds what works, humans scale it with personality. Let me be real, Vizard isn't magic. It's a productivity multiplier. There are things it's not perfect at yet. Super nuanced emotional beats where a director would frame and time every subtle eye movement. Or super cinematic edits that need color grading and bespoke motion graphics. That's where human editors still have the job. But for 80 to 90% of the content brands need, product teases, how-tos, reactions, and clips that drive discovery, Vizard nails it. Compare that to other tools out there. Descript is powerful for transcript-based edits, but still requires manual trimming and layout work. Capwing is great for simple design, but clunky at extracting viral moments, and traditional editors are expensive and slow. None of them combine highlight detection, auto-scheduling, and a unified content calendar that publishes across platforms. Vizard packages those three into a single flow, which means you don't stitch 5 tools together. You get cleaner operations and more speed. A few pro tips I discovered while testing. Run an upscaler on low-res uploads if you have grainy webcam footage. Clean audio first, because a minute of hiss removal in your DAW goes a long way for Vizard's caption accuracy. Create a naming convention, because when you export dozens of clips, organizing them by idea plus hook plus platform makes reporting way easier. Use the content calendar not just as a scheduler, but as a testing matrix to isolate performance. Another thing is localization. Vizard can help you produce the same clip in different languages, or at least make it easy to swap captions. If you're an international brand, that's huge because you can generate localized short form rapidly and then scale winners with local humans who bring culture. You might worry about creators getting displaced, but the smarter play is to use AI to find the repeatable winners first. Then hire creators to add that human spark to the most successful angles, making every dollar you spend far more effective. They aren't starting from scratch. They're handed a script and creative direction that's already proven to convert. If you want to try this right now, here's a quick checklist. Upload 1 long-form video, preferably something with clear value moments. Let Vizard auto-detect highlights, then curate 12 to 20 top clips. Edit hooks and captions to match your brand voice. Auto-schedule using the content calendar and set a cadence. Measure performance for 2 weeks and iterate. Double down on what gets clicks. I dropped a Google Doc with caption templates and short-form hooks in the description so you can copy, paste, and speed up your first run. Honestly, once you get comfortable, you'll find yourself pumping out a week's worth of short content in the time it used to take to render 1 video. Final thought. Automation doesn't have to feel cold. Done right, it buys you time to be more creative. You'll be able to test more, learn faster, and spend budgets smarter. Vizard doesn't replace the human element. It makes the human element strategic. You test with AI, scale with humans, and you end up with better creative at a fraction of the time and cost. So if you're creating long videos and want a smarter way to turn them into short, bite-sized pieces that actually perform, give Vizard a try. I've been using it in my workflow for a minute now, and it's straight up changed how we build content calendars and run tests. If you want that Google Doc and the caption templates I mentioned, check the link in the description. And if you liked this walkthrough, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Next time I'll show you a little trick I found for making thumbnails that double click-through rates. Catch you in the next one.